So Vietnam has a brand new passport and there's so many things we want to share with you about it. But what are the main differences between the new passport and the old passport and how you can get it? So there are 5 things that we want to share with you from the inside out to the features and give you the most updated way to get it. So let's get started. I never thought I'd feel like this. So hello, my name is Ken Duong, International Business and Immigration Attorney with over 15 years of experience helping individuals and companies get second citizenships, residency programs, and also live and work all over the world, including United States, Portugal, Grenada, and many other countries as well. But before I get into the topic today, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and also click on the bell for notifications to get the most updated information about residency, investing, and living all over the world. So back in July of last year, Vietnam's Ministry of Public Security added a lot of new international standard additions to the Vietnamese passport to meet international standards and also to limit some of the confusion. One of the additions to the passport is the naming convention. Typically in US passports or other passports, they would display the names as in first name, middle name, and then last name in multiple lines, in 2 or 3 lines. However, in Vietnam, the names are put backwards, as in last name, middle name, and first name, and it was all on the same line, which created a lot of confusion for booking airlines, getting points, and also making purchases in flight. So the Ministry of Public Security decided to go with the international standards by doing last name, and then first name, and then middle name on 3 separate lines. So therefore, it's clearly delineated what is your first name and what is your last name. So many countries all over the world, such as United States, UK, France, Thailand, and others will use this international standard. The new passport also has many higher security requirements equivalent to the ICAO standards. For example, the color of the passport went from green to a color similar to the United States, which is a dark blue. Moreover, within the passport, you will have many of Vietnam's famous sites, such as Ha Long Bay, the Hue Citadel, Nha Rong Harbor, and many other iconic sites that are very hard to duplicate in the passport itself. Also, within the pages or the material of the pages, it may look the same. However, there are very specific security patterns that are hard to duplicate and possibly a hologram as well. Thus, it prevents counterfeiting of these particular passports. The second major security change is the implantation of a chip. Similar to Vietnam's new national ID, which has a chip as well, the new passport also has a chip, so there's an added security feature. So we'd highly recommend if you have an old Vietnam passport to convert to the new one for traveling, for security, and protection of your identity. So after getting your Vietnamese passport, we highly recommend you also get your national ID as well in order to enjoy the full benefits of citizenship in Vietnam, especially with land ownership. So we've helped over 200 Vietnamese passport holders and their families get their passports and also their national IDs, and then help them purchase land as well in Vietnam. We've made extensive videos on this particular subject. So we have a full playlist. Make sure you click on the top right-hand corner in order to watch the entire playlist of more than 13 videos about the Vietnam passport. This brings us to number 3. If you have an old Vietnam passport, do you need to get a new one? The answer is no. Unless if your passport is to expire and only 6 months left, then you should get a new one. So then how can you get your Vietnam passport? So we made many videos, but I'll go over the general criteria. 1 is you were born in Vietnam, or 2 is you're of Vietnamese descent. So I have my own personal experience. I was born in Vietnam, I have a birth certificate, and I was able to get my Vietnamese passport, and I use it commonly for the last 10 years. How long does it take to get your Vietnamese passport? So generally, we let our clients know it's between 3 to 6 months to get it. However, we are one of the only firms and very confident that we can get it within 1 month expedited processing if you meet all the requirements. So a fun fact, did you know that you can get your Vietnamese and your English name on your passport? So for example, if your father is Vietnamese and your mother is foreign, and also you were born abroad, and in your birth certificate, it only had your Vietnamese name and it had an English name as well, and you wanted that to be on your passport. So the law requires that whatever name is on your birth certificate will be the same name that is on your passport. However, if you want to have your English name also on your Vietnam passport, then there's observation number 6, and it's a form that you need to fill out, and we can help you do that. And why do you want to do this? Because it could be easier for you to book flights or to make reservations when you're traveling internationally, that it's the same person with the Vietnamese name and with the English name, and both will appear on your Vietnam passport. So what is observation number 6? Observation number 6 is a page within the passport that contains notes and explanations specifically for the users of the passport, such as the airlines or immigration offices that will look at it. And this is written by either the Vietnamese embassy abroad or the Vietnam Foreign Affairs in Vietnam to help others understand why you're putting your English name in your passport as well as your Vietnamese name. So having a Vietnamese passport may not be the best for you to travel all over the world. However, it gives very specific advantages in Vietnam, such as being able to buy land, buying properties, opening up companies as a local. Also, easy things like opening a local bank account, registering a car, or buying a car as well. So there are many, many benefits of having the Vietnamese passports outside of purely travel. So what are your thoughts about this video today and the particular topic that we talked about? Of course, we're always here to give you the best information possible. So make sure that you give us a thumbs up, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the bell for all notifications. As always, on behalf of DIDN Global, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.